Myself, Dr. Rakesh Kumar, lecturer in Department of Sociology, SKJ Law College, Muzaffarpur. Good morning, all of you. Today, my topic is religion for pre-law part first. यानी आज का जो विषय है धर्म है, and in that topic we have to discuss about the elements of the religion. Many sociologists have given their ideology, concept towards religion, towards elements of the religion. But among them, today we will discuss elements of religion according to Broom and Selzblick. उनके अनुसार, according to him, he have given some elements of the religion. He have discussed about the elements of the religion. Among them, today we have to discuss about rituals, beliefs, organization, feelings, symbol and myths, taboos, and religious hierarchy. So today, one by one, we will discuss about these elements. First of all, we will discuss about the rituals. Every religions have some rituals which shows belief towards supernatural power. For that, every people who is related with that religion do some religious ritual like yoga, havan, worship, etc. These all are the examples of rituals of the religion. Then the question will raise in our mind, why we do some rituals? Then there is some answer related with that. Rituals provide unity among groups of that religious peoples who is the follower of that religion, and it also provide good tradition for the society. Due to this religion, we systematize our society, we civilize our society, and when we will continue our rituals again and again, then we will think that religion will present in every ages of the society. Without these rituals, we cannot think about the existence of the religion. I mean to say that जो रिचुअल्स मीन्स अनुष्ठान होता है, अनुष्ठान के माध्यम से हम अलौकिक शक्ति में विश्वास को व्यक्त करते हैं और इस विश्वास को जताने के लिए हम बहुत से हवन यज्ञ और पूजा पाठ करते हैं. उस पूजा पाठ में सभी उस धर्म के मानने वाले जो भी समूह के लोग हैं वो आते हैं और इस रिचुअल्स को बार बार करते हैं. इसे एक अच्छी परंपरा का समाज में निर्वहन होता है और यह अनुष्ठान ही किसी धर्म को पीढ़ी दर पीढ़ी बनाए रखता है, उसकी उपस्थिति को बरकरार रखता है. When we will stop all the rituals, the religion will become collapsed from our society. We will not think about that religion. Now, second point, फीलिंग्स, जिसको अनुभूति कहा जाता है हिंदी में. रिचुअल्स क्रिएट एक्चुअल फीलिंग्स. Religious feelings of any person support means of religion. Politeness to the others, respect to the elders and the youngers, and fairness from bad activities. This indicate our religious feelings. हमारा फीलिंग्स क्या, अनुभूति क्या है? हमारा धर्म हमको इस बात को सिखलाता है कि बड़ों को आदर कैसे करना चाहिए, छोटों को भी आदर कैसे करना चाहिए, किसी दूसरे व्यक्ति के साथ कैसे व्यवहार करना चाहिए, इन सब बातों को ज्ञान देकर हमारे जीवन में हमको एक अच्छा व्यक्तित्व वाला व्यक्ति बनाने का काम करता है। और यह फीलिंग्स ही, अगर व्हेन वी आर डूइंग दिस टाइप ऑफ एक्टिविटीज, वी आर प्रोवाइडिंग रेस्पेक्ट टू द एल्डर्स एंड द जूनियर्स, then my feelings indicate about the existence of that religion and belief towards the supernatural power, because any religion didn't provide any bad knowledge towards for their followers. They always talk about the purity, and they also always purified our society through the followers. So this is the second elements according to Bloom and Selznick about the elements. Now third, beliefs. Beliefs is a base of any religion. Without it, we can't think about religion. Every religion shows beliefs in supernatural power. We believe that God only provide us happiness, sorrow, success, failure in our life. Then we believe that God will all solve our all given problem. One day will come, He will solve my problem which He have provided me. So these all activities is created by the supernatural power. So He is the creator and He is the solution maker also. So this way, these we will discuss about the beliefs regarding elements of the religion. Now, next point is organization. For existence of anything, there is a need of one social system, one organization, which provide better system in the society. ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, जिसको संगठन कहा जाता है, बिना ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के हम किसी भी व्यवस्था को सुचारू रूप से नहीं चला सकते हैं। ऑर्गेनाइजेशन की अत्यंत आवश्यकता होती है। सो वी विल एक्सप्लेन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन। फॉर डूइंग एनी रिलीजियस एक्टिविटीज देयर इज a need of followers and organization. These religious organization create religious belief and tradition. What religious organization will do for us? It will provide one religious organization and belief towards the supernatural power and very good tradition for the society. We appoint that we मतलब जो religious organization appoint religious scholar who will educate the followers what they have to do, what they have not to do. This way, the organization act in our society. It maintain purity in the society. It makes a good people in the society. So religion have great role. When we will discuss about the function of the religion in the society, so in that we will clear all the thing. So organization have a great role and it is recognized as the best elements of the religion. Now, symbol and myths. There is some symbols and rituals which indicate about religion. In simple way, when we will talk about the symbol and myths, There is some example related with the symbols. Temple, mosque, flag, and a special dress is recognized as a symbol of that religion. When we see any people who is wearing any type of the dress, that dress will indicate about the name of that religion. The symbol of temple will indicate about the Hindu religion. When we are watching a mosque, it will indicate about the Muslim religion. When we will see Girjaghar, it will indicate about the Christian community. And there is some myths related with any religion. In our myths, religious myths, or the story which is related with the religion, in every religion there is myths and some stories related with the miracle of the God. बराबर भगवान जो है चमत्कार करते हैं और उनके चमत्कार के हम जब देखते हैं, सुनते हैं, then we started believe in religion or supernatural power. So symbol and myths is a very simple way of any of the society for the religion. यह क्या है? एक साधारण तरीका है किसी धर्म को व्यक्त करने के लिए, उसके बारे में बताने के लिए कि यह मंदिर है तो यह हिंदू का होगा, यह मस्जिद है तो यह मुस्लिम का होगा, यह गिरजाघर है तो क्रिश्चियन का होगा. यह एक मीनिंग it provides one meaning to the society or to the peoples. Now taboos, निषेध, रोक, what we have to do, what we have not to do. Every religion have given explanation about the taboos in the society, which work we have to do and what we have to do and what we have not to do. क्या करना चाहिए, क्या नहीं करना चाहिए, इन सब बातों को सभी धर्मों में बताया गया है. चोरी करना, चोरी करने की अनुमति नहीं देना, चोरी पर रोक, और यह एक गंदी आदत है. इन सब, डकैती नहीं करना चाहिए, बदमाशी नहीं करना चाहिए, कोई ऐसा काम नहीं करना चाहिए जिससे लोगों को आघात पहुंचे, दुख पहुंचे. So all religion have some taboos. Every religion have some norms and tradition under which followers have to do their activities. सभी धर्म में से संबंधित कुछ कार्य होते हैं, कुछ आदर्श होते हैं, कुछ परंपराएं होती हैं जिसमें यह बताया जाता है कि आपको क्या करना चाहिए, क्या नहीं करना चाहिए. There is some taboos like don't tell a lie, don't do any criminal activities. These all are the taboos of the religion, and this indicate about the, you can say that, we can say that the religious people always do good work for the society. They didn't do any type of the thiefness. They didn't murder anybody. Always they do a good thing in society. So religion have provided us some taboos, some instruction to the peoples that this work will be done by you and this work will not done by you. This is permitted by this religion and this is not permitted by this religion. यह निषेध कहलाता है, taboos कहलाता है. At last, there is one point, religious hierarchy. Every religion has some stratification in which religious scholar like Pandit, Maulana, father of Christian community, will sit at the upper strata of the society. Where they will sit? They will sit upper strata of the society, and who have a special power and facilities. सभी धर्म में एक धार्मिक संस्थान का निर्माण किया जाता है, अस्थिकरण का निर्माण किया जाता है, जिसमें हिंदू धर्म में पंडित को सबसे ऊंचा स्थान दिया जाता है, मौलाना को मुस्लिम धर्म में, फादर को क्रिश्चियन कम्युनिटी में, और इन सब की को विशेष सुविधाएं दी जाती है। इनका विशेष अधिकार होता है, जिनके अधिकार का अवहेलना करना उस धर्म के मानने वाले के लिए अच्छा नहीं होता है। सो एवरी रिलीजन हैव some religious social stratification under which we provide upper strata to the Pandit, the Maulana, the father, and this is provided by the religious organization. And when we will exist these all types of the elements in our regular life related with any religion, then religion will continue. And we can think that religion and only religion can live in India. When religion will go, India will die. हमारा भारत धर्म प्रधान देश है, धर्मनिरपेक्ष व्यवस्था है हमारे यहाँ, सभी धर्म को एक समान स्थान दिया गया है और सभी लोग अपने धर्म में जो उपस्थित जो तत्व हैं उनके आधार पर काम करते हैं, जिसकी वजह से उनका धर्म वर्तमान समाज में बना हुआ है। एवरी रिलीजन हैव सम एलिमेंट्स, वी आर मेंटेनिंग दैट एलिमेंट्स इन एवरी डे ऑफ आवर लाइफ. That's why our religion is on this earth. So this way I have given explanation about the elements of the religion. My dear people, again I am providing instruction to you that go through the books and my lecture and make one notes for this topic. It will help you in coming examination. If you have any type of problem related with this topic, ask from me with the help of your mobile and with the help of any system. Thank you, all of you.